This is The Greek Revolution by Sonia Shafir and Ryan Skripek. So, stage one is when the government shows weakness and lack of power. The Turks are trying to convert the Greeks into the religion of Islam, and the Greeks want to remain Greek Orthodox, which is the main reason of this fight, along with power struggle and taking over land that is not theirs to take. During that time, there were so many revolutions happening, so the Greeks decided to also join into the revolution to gain their freedom. There was a quote which sparked the rebellion, which was, "Not a Turk shall remain in Maria," which meant that it was time to murder the Turks and gain control once again. The Greeks were saying, "Peace to the Christians, respect the consuls, and death to the Turks," since their religion was not Christianity, and the Turks also wanted to convert all of them. In these two photos, it shows the battle and the massacre. And then the declaration of intent to change. So the Greeks were unhappy, and the Friendly Society decided to step in. What happened was the Friendly Society was made in Edessa, and they were planning to support the Greek rebellion with Greek wealthy exile communities in neighboring countries. The Russian foreign minister planned the revolt, while the Ottomans also revolted the Constantinople massacre of 1821 to show the Greeks what they were capable of. The first phase was after the Friendly Society declared a revolt. Hetaria was planning an uprising in 3 places: Peloponnesus, Istanbul, and lastly the invasion of Moldova. Many of the men from Sacred Battalion went to Moldova. The people of Moldova did not care and stood with the Turks. This battle was not a success, as well as the Istanbul battle was not a success. Lastly, the Greeks went to Peloponnesus and threatened people in power who opposed the Greek Revolution to execution, and eventually they all converted to their side. As they joined, many of the Turkish towns were taken, and the Muslim people were massacred. This was considered the greatest success of the Greeks, and no one bothered to fight with them for years. So you see the battle left on the left-hand side, the battle. The right-hand side is the new government. The final resolution. Basically what happened was after the new government was built, which was what Ryan was talking about before, after George I was out of power, the Greeks were trying to establish their own national identity and make a stronger economy and set their government the way they wanted. And basically, they tried to get rid of the Megal idea and the inappropriate behavior with the patriarchy. The aftermath of the Greek Revolution was that to this day, on March 25th, there's a Greek Independence Day, which signifies the beginning of their bloody battle with the Turks for freedom, and eventually they did liberate. Currently, Greece is a Hellenic republic, which comes from the word Hellenism that was part of their government before. It's mainly a democracy, which is very similar to our government today, and it flourished politically, socially, and religiously.